Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than SUI itself. So let's waste no more time and get right in today's topic. Shout out to the SUI community for showing tremendous amount of love. Continue supporting and you will see a continuation of these daily updates. I'm sure if you're part of the SUI community right now, especially over the course of the last 2 to 3 months, you're like living in dreamland, because SUI has been going absolutely crazy over the course of the last few months, which of course speaks for itself and speaks for its excitement. Up 9% once again in USD comparative, you can see, and also up 5.2% in Bitcoin comparative, despite dominance actually increasing just a few hours ago. So the price of SUI is currently sitting at $3.16. It's actually insane to even factor how much SUI has gone up over the course of the last 3 months. It's just absolutely astonishing. So shout out to the ones that picked up SUI over the course of the last 3 months. I'm sure, like I said, you guys are really happy right now. The market cap, $9 billion. And look at the rank, top 18 spot in the cryptocurrency market ranks. And that is not a small deal. Grayscale Trust has brought in extensive amount of interest to SUI, and literally just changed the entire outlook on the project itself. And look at the 24-hour trading volume, $4.6 billion. Yes, guys, 4.6 billion is not a small number by any means. It just tells you, in terms of the demand that SUI has right now, it is just too much, and you're really seeing it, taking advantage of the current bullish momentum that the broader market is seeing. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at the Bitcoin dominance actually did shoot up. So that's a very interesting thing to be looking at right now. If you're looking at the last 1 hour or even the last daily time frame, starting to see a few coins here and there that are going down, but the majority of the market is still remaining quite positive, because Bitcoin yet again touched a new all-time high. And I just keep extending the Fibonacci retracement level up and up, and we are going into Monday morning, going to be really interesting to see how the market reacts. But you're looking at Bitcoin not slowing down whatsoever. Bitcoin has a lot of strength for its side, and I think the market could actually reach that $3 trillion mark this upcoming week, which is going to be a massive milestone, of course. But yeah, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, it's hitting all-time high after all-time high. So in terms of it slowing down, it does not look like it wants to slow down by any means. And I do believe, as I've stated in my other updates, the remainder of the year is going to be bullish. Might see a consolidation. Speaking about consolidation, let's look at Bitcoin. We actually did see a little bit of a consolidation. Let's give it a refresh live. It's getting a little laggy here. So hourly, you can actually see we did see the price of Bitcoin actually go all the way down to $78,435. So now we saw a massive wick all the way towards the downside. Manipulation, of course, it shook out all the people that probably had longs piling in, but people that started probably shorting around here, thinking this is it for the run, you are seeing they completely got liquidated. This is a whale game, and this should be a learning lesson to each and every one of you guys, why you want to stay away from leverage trading. Leverage trading will get you wiped out, and I've been stating that since the beginning of my channel's existence. I'm not a fan of leverage trading because, of course, I was on the bad side of things, lost thousands and thousands of dollars leverage trading, and I would never wish that upon anyone, especially the people that support my channel. So stay away from that. If you like certain coins, you never want to let the greed get the best of you. And once you do that, then that's where you end up losing money, because of course leverage trading, you have that greed feeling. You're using leverage. If things were to go up or down, whatever position you're kind of going with, it will obviously give you multiple X's. But that's where you can really have your positions wiped out. But you want to be patient, learn that that you have done your due diligence research and have invested where you can afford to lose, and then patience is your number one key to follow. But yeah, looking at SUI right now, you can pretty much see SUI went up to that $3.30. This is absolutely insane. And I think, Sui is going to reach the $10 billion market cap, which again is a psychological market valuation. So might see a little bit of a resistance. Obviously, there's no resistance because, of course, that would be an all-time high. But you might see, a cool-off happening because, of course, profit taking does generally occur near the psychological levels. But look at this, guys. Sui has been on a tear. And like I said, it's really, really hard to chart coins that are pretty much sitting on the verge of yet again a new all-time high. So what you want to do, what you want to wish for if you are Sui holder or coins that are popping off like this, you want to see a coin finding a ground for itself, meaning consolidate rather than making its way back down to the likes of the $2.36, because in terms of major support, that would be the next, if I were to be quite frank with you, that's a major support. But you want to see a project finding ground for itself before continuing to climb towards the upside. But you're starting to really understand how much this crypto market can move and how fast it can move when bullish momentum kicks in. And speaking about it, from it's obviously previous all-time high, after we broke out of that all-time high, we obviously reached on October 15th a new all-time high of $2.35. But after breaking out of that new all-time high from October 31st, you did see Sui climb up an additional 40%. And right now, with this bullish market momentum, it's still on the verge of yet again a new all-time high. It's in price discovery mode. And remember, in price discovery mode, it's pretty much supply and demand. If the demand is too high, price can go up. So it's, the sky's the limit when it comes to price discovery mode. And Sui is sitting at that. And like I said, people can sit here and talk about, $10, $5, whatever the case may be, but you want to think about it on a realistic standpoint. I think $10 billion is a very, obtainable for Sui, but I think we're going to see a little bit of a cool off after we touch that level, in my opinion, because this is a massive move and it's never sustainable. You do need consolidation before continuing the upside. So pay very close attention to Bitcoin. If you are obviously a big Sui believer, you don't want to risk missing out on the bigger gains and you want to be greedy, then what I would suggest is have some stop losses in place just in case. Have multiple stop losses in place, so in case market were to turn around, whales come and shake out the weekends, your position is safe. That's what I would suggest. But I would strongly suggest, if you're sitting at some life-changing gains since August, lock some profits in, because since August, Sui is up almost 600%. Let that sink in. And I'm sure if you are part of the Sui community looking at the protocols, you're up even more. Like, some of the protocols on Sui are actually outpacing the native token itself. So very interesting times right now, exciting times to say the least, but be very cautious, as I've stated. Let me know down below what you guys think. What are you guys doing right now, specifically with Sui? What excites you the most? I know tokenomics don't excite a lot of people, but that's where your due diligence research comes into play. And I'm going to be quite frank with you, the tokenomics don't look the best for Sui, but again, that's where your decision comes into play. But right now, Sui is reacting to the market momentum. It's feeling the love, and we've seen in the past, a lot of projects in the bullish momentum, despite the tokenomics, do quite well. But when things turn bearish, these specific tokens get hit quite hard. So that's, again, your due diligence portion comes into play, not anyone else's. But let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow up in Crypto ZX, and peace out.